Hey Cowboys Nation! Today, we're diving into a topic that has captured the attention of fans, analysts, and anyone following America's team closely: the hunt for the next defensive coordinator. This is not just a routine coaching shuffle, this is a pivotal decision that could reshape the Cowboys' defensive identity for years to come. Dallas is taking an unusually thorough approach this time, casting a wide net and exploring multiple candidates, each bringing unique experience and a different philosophy. Understanding how each option could impact the team requires a deep look at their careers, coaching styles, and potential fit within the culture of the locker room. The search officially kicked off with Dallas submitting formal requests to interview 3 key candidates. These requests are procedural, but the choices themselves speak volumes about the direction the team is considering. Donnie Jones, Jim Leonhard, and Ifim Banda each have experience that ranges from the college ranks to the NFL, highlighting the Cowboys' emphasis on hiring someone who can develop players while implementing a high-level defensive strategy. It's a balanced approach, blending tactical knowledge with teaching ability, and it signals that the team is prioritizing a candidate who can elevate both the structure and the fundamentals of the defense. Donnie Jones comes with a background that combines NFL experience with a tenure as a college defensive coordinator. His time under Brian Flores' defensive system with the Minnesota Vikings exposed him to complex schemes and situational game planning, while his earlier work at LSU provided hands-on experience managing an entire defense. Jones has climbed the coaching ladder methodically, moving from assistant roles to coordinator responsibilities, and has built a reputation for teaching defensive backs and managing coverage schemes effectively. His experience demonstrates an ability to translate a structured approach into results on the field, which could be invaluable for a Cowboys defense looking to limit big plays and create consistency. Jim Leonhard presents a slightly different profile. With nearly a decade in the NFL as a player and coach, Leonhard's career has been defined by versatility and exposure to diverse systems. Transitioning from college to professional coaching, he has gathered insights from multiple teams and learned from some of the most respected defensive minds in the league. At Wisconsin, he honed his skills as a coordinator, mastering the development of players at a critical stage in their careers. Now with Denver, he blends leadership experience as assistant head coach with tactical responsibility. As passing game coordinator, Leonhard brings an approach that combines strong fundamentals with the ability to innovate, making him a candidate capable of implementing sophisticated schemes while ensuring players remain disciplined and adaptable. Ifim Banda may not yet be a household name, but his coaching journey is equally compelling. Starting as a student assistant after an injury ended his playing career, Banda's path has been defined by adaptability and attention to detail. His time in college programs like Texas, Mississippi State, and Miami allowed him to develop a strong foundation in teaching defensive fundamentals. Transitioning to the NFL with the Cleveland Browns as safeties coach, he gained insight into the nuances of professional football. Combining development and technical precision, Banda represents a different type of candidate, one who emphasizes teaching, positional mastery, and player growth, which can translate into a disciplined and cohesive unit at the professional level. The Cowboys search is not confined to just these 3 names. This is only the beginning, with more interviews expected and the possibility of additional candidates being considered. The scale of this search is unprecedented in recent memory, reflecting a commitment to finding the right fit rather than simply filling a vacancy. Each interview is designed to evaluate tactical knowledge, leadership ability, and teaching capability, ensuring that the selected coordinator will be able to navigate the complexities of the NFL while fostering development and cohesion among the roster. Looking at Jones, Leonhard, and Banda individually, each brings something unique to the table. Jones offers immediate familiarity with professional defensive schemes, strong positional coaching experience, and the ability to integrate passing game strategies seamlessly. Leonhard combines NFL exposure with a rapid rise in college coaching, blending tactical knowledge with leadership skills that could translate into immediate impact. Banda, while less recognized by the general public, brings technical precision, an emphasis on fundamentals, and developmental expertise that can enhance the secondary and overall defensive cohesion. Balancing these attributes with cultural fit and long-term vision is key for Dallas as they evaluate their options. The role of a defensive coordinator is far more than calling plays on game day. It's about setting a culture, instilling discipline, teaching players to think critically in real time, and building a system that maximizes talent. For a team like the Cowboys, with high expectations from both management and fans, this hire carries significant weight. The right coordinator can turn a promising roster into a dominant defense capable of competing at the highest level, while the wrong hire could stall development and leave gaps in execution. That's why the process has been deliberate and thorough, with Dallas committed to exploring all viable candidates. Before making a decision, Jones' background under structured defensive systems allows him to implement complex schemes efficiently, while his teaching experience ensures that players can execute under pressure. Leonard's exposure to multiple philosophies and ability to translate concepts for players at various levels creates a blend of innovation and discipline. Banda's approach, centered on fundamentals and player development, could reshape the back end of the defense and improve consistency across the unit. Each candidate represents a distinct path, and the choice will influence not only immediate performance, but also the long-term defensive philosophy of the team. Dallas is approaching this search methodically, signaling that they understand the significance of this decision. By considering multiple candidates with diverse experiences, the Cowboys are prioritizing fit, potential, and vision over convenience. This is a strategy that reflects a recognition of the evolving nature of NFL defenses, where adaptability, teaching ability, and leadership are just as crucial as tactical knowledge. Each interview, each evaluation, will provide insight into not just what the candidates know, but how they lead, communicate, and inspire players to perform at their best. Fan interest in this process is high, as the conversation around each candidate grows in both depth and intensity. Jones attracts those seeking a coach who can implement proven systems and immediately impact performance. Leonard excites fans with a combination of NFL insight and rapid coaching growth, hinting at a coordinator capable of innovation while maintaining discipline. Banda appeals to those who value development and fundamentals, offering a potential long-term investment in the secondary and overall defensive structure. The diversity of these options makes this one of the most intriguing coordinator searches in recent Cowboys history, with every decision shaping the trajectory of the team's defense. As the Cowboys continue this extensive search for their next defensive coordinator, it's becoming increasingly clear that the decision will shape the defensive identity for years to come. This is more than just a tactical role. It's a leadership position that will influence every aspect of the defense, from practice habits to in-game adjustments, and ultimately, how the team competes at the highest level. The next coordinator will inherit a roster loaded with talent, but talent alone is not enough. The right coach must be able to unify the group, instill discipline, and make strategic adjustments in real time, all while maintaining clear communication and building trust with the players. That combination of skills is rare, and finding it requires both patience and precision. Starting with Donnie Jones, his career path offers several indicators of readiness for a high-level role. Having worked under Brian Flores in Minnesota, Jones has experience navigating defensive schemes that demand flexibility and quick decision-making. His prior role at LSU, though brief, allowed him to manage an entire defense and coordinate multiple position groups. Demonstrating his ability to oversee complex systems, Jones excels at teaching defensive backs, structuring coverage schemes, and translating strategy into actionable steps for players. For a Cowboys defense aiming to tighten its coverage and reduce explosive plays, his background could translate into immediate improvement, while his familiarity with NFL-level systems ensures that he can step into the role with minimal adjustment time. Jim Leonard's strengths lie in his versatility and depth of experience. Over nearly a decade as a coach and former player, Leonard has been exposed to multiple systems, absorbing knowledge from a variety of defensive philosophies. His time at Wisconsin as defensive coordinator allowed him to take responsibility for player development and overall defensive strategy simultaneously, balancing preparation with execution. Now, as assistant head coach and passing game coordinator with the Denver Broncos, he demonstrates both leadership and tactical insight, which are critical traits for coordinating an NFL defense. Leonard is known for his ability to adapt schemes to the personnel at hand, ensuring that players are both challenged and positioned to succeed. This balance of innovation and discipline could be exactly what Dallas needs to take the next step defensively. Efim Banda may not have the same name recognition as Jones or Leonard, but his coaching trajectory suggests a strong potential for growth and impact. Banda's journey began at the collegiate level, where he developed a deep understanding of fundamentals and teaching methods before transitioning to the NFL as a safeties coach with the Cleveland Browns, his emphasis on technique, positional mastery, and development gives him a unique lens for improving player performance. Particularly in the secondary, Banda's approach could foster a defense that is fundamentally sound, technically precise, and capable of adapting to opposing offenses without sacrificing discipline. While his rise has been quieter, his impact behind the scenes could be substantial, especially for a team like Dallas that values both talent and structure. The broader implications of this search extend beyond individual skills. Dallas is not just hiring a coordinator, they are shaping a culture, a system, and a standard of excellence. Each candidate brings a different philosophy, a different approach to leadership, and a different way of connecting with players. Jones offers structured, pro-style schemes with an emphasis on coverage discipline. Leonard combines NFL experience with rapid adaptation in college coaching, bringing both innovation and player-focused strategy. Banda emphasizes development, fundamentals, and technical precision, which could reshape the defensive unit at its core. Balancing these elements with the existing talent and expectations of the roster will be a critical part of the decision-making process. The scale and scope of this search is also telling. Dallas has stated that more interviews are likely, and the process could expand beyond the initial 3 candidates. This breadth of evaluation reflects a commitment to excellence, signaling that the team is willing to invest time and resources into securing the right fit. The front office is clearly focused on not just filling a position, but on finding a leader who can communicate, teach, and implement a system that elevates the entire roster. The interviews themselves will reveal much about each candidate's vision, adaptability, and ability to connect with players, providing invaluable insight into how they might perform under the intense pressure of the NFL spotlight. Looking at the potential impact on the roster, the next defensive coordinator will need to integrate their philosophy with existing talent. For Jones, this could mean refining coverage schemes and emphasizing situational awareness across the secondary. For Leonard, it could involve introducing innovative approaches to scheme adaptation and leveraging his leadership to inspire accountability across the defensive line and linebackers. Banda could bring a more developmental focus, improving fundamentals and communication within the secondary, while gradually shaping a cohesive, disciplined unit capable of executing complex game plans. Each approach carries implications for the long-term trajectory of the defense and how the Cowboys compete in critical games. Before we roll on, subscribe to Cowboys Wire News. Drop a like and turn on the bell. Your support keeps the Dallas Cowboys updates coming. Tell us what you think in the comments. In a move that has sent shockwaves through the NFL, whispers are circulating that the Washington Commanders and the Dallas Cowboys could be on the verge of executing one of the most jaw-dropping trades in recent memory. Sources close to both organizations hint at a deal so bold that it might redefine the league's off-season dynamics, and insiders suggest that Cowboys owner Jerry Jones could be orchestrating a seismic shift that no one saw coming. While details remain murky, speculation is rife that the trade involves high-profile talent capable of changing the trajectory of both franchises. The Commanders, who have been actively reshaping their roster, may be looking to acquire a game-changer in a position that has long been considered a weak spot. Meanwhile, Dallas appears ready to make a strategic gamble, leveraging its deep pockets and roster flexibility to seize an unexpected advantage. Analysts are already dissecting the potential ripple effects if this trade materializes. It could dramatically alter the NFC East balance, forcing rival teams to rethink their strategies and personnel moves. Fans on social media are divided, with some heralding it as a masterstroke by Jones, whose reputation for bold and sometimes unconventional decisions has only grown over the decades. Others warn that such high-stakes maneuvers carry enormous risk, particularly when star players and draft capital are involved. Historically, Jerry Jones has never shied away from making headlines, and insiders suggest that his influence was critical in bringing the two sides to the negotiating table. When Jerry is involved, expect the unexpected. One league source remarked, "He's always looking for an edge, and this could be his boldest yet." Meanwhile, the Commanders' front office is reportedly weighing the potential upside against the long-term costs, mindful that a misstep could reverberate for years as the rumor mill churns. The NFL community is left buzzing with questions. Could this be a turning point for two storied franchises? Will the gamble pay off or backfire spectacularly? For now, all anyone can do is speculate and prepare for the possibility that Jerry Jones is about to once again upend the league in a way only he can. That's a wrap from Cowboys Wire News. For breaking Cowboys updates, subscribe, drop a like, and turn on the bell. Tell us your take in the comments.